Yo, let's chat for a bit. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's being blessed. Just wanted to chime in for a minute, see how everybody's doing. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Just wanted to show my face this evening. Been a long week. I'm not going to lie. I've been pretty busy trying to keep my head above water. Try to stay on top of my game on everything that I do. So just got done. Not finished, done. I'm so hyped up right now. I just got finished recording my first podcast with a guest. Shout outs to my best friend Mike, who came through and we chopped it up for a good half hour. Hey Tangi, how you doing? We chopped it up for a minute, so that episode will be premiering on Monday. I got to do a few edits to it, and we'll go from there. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Hey, Crystal. I'm going to make this, smooth as possible because, like I said, I just got done recording. We did about a good half-hour show. Like I said, my episode will be premiering on Monday, so I'm just going to work on that for over the weekend, see how that goes. Public service announcement. I will be trying to have my Etsy shop up by this weekend. I've been talking about it for the past few weeks, and it's like I'm not the type that's making an excuse about it. It's just been tough for me trying to put everything together, and work has been working me. I just been trying to do one thing at a time, and I feel like I'm doing like 1,000 things at once. But I'm very grateful for those 1,000 things, and not get me wrong. It's just that I just need a little balance. I need a little balance to stay consistent on what I want to do. So I would say hopefully by Sunday. And if not by Sunday, I'm going to give myself a little breathing room here. If not by Sunday, I will definitely have my shop up by Monday at the latest. Because I want to start selling my shirts again. I want to try to get my business going the way I want it to. And like I said, this podcast has started to do some good things right now. Got a few views online on YouTube. Very thankful for those. Is it a lot? No, but I'm blessed to have the views. So I'm not being picky on, oh my God, I gotta have 1,000 views. Nah. If it's 20 views right now, I would take the 20. Don't get me wrong. I would take the 20. Because I'm very grateful that some people are actually out here watching. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity. And I'm going to try to deliver this podcast every other Monday. Because if I try to do it every week, I might stress myself completely out because it's a lot to go with it. So everything was done via Zoom. So if anybody want to be on my podcast, let's talk, I don't mind having anybody on here. If you want to have a story to tell, if you're an entrepreneur, if anything of that nature, I'm not being the picky type here. If you want to get online and just chop it up with me, I embrace with open arms. So I want to thank everybody for checking out my podcast. And if you haven't, I will drop the link, before I hit the bed because I'll probably go to bed soon. Got to go work in the morning. So yeah, other than that, everything else has been pretty smooth. I just been, like I said, just trying to keep myself busy, try to just keep my head above water. So this podcast, this live right now, doing two things at once. This live here, I wanted to bring up friendship because that's what me and my best friend were talking about on our episode. And I'm not trying to talk every single detail because I want y'all to watch the podcast when I release it. But we've been boys, like we've been best friends. We've been like brothers for 34 years. That's a long time. 34 years. Because we had to backtrack when we talked about how we first met and how things were from that point over to now. We've been connected since 1992, 34 years ago. That's a long time. And, it's rare to have a friendship that lasts that long. It's very rare. Shoot, these days, it's rare to have a friendship for 6 months. But I'm just being real here because it's like, I know who my real friends are in life right now. Very grateful for each and every one of them. And I would say that if you got somebody real in your life, man, just just hold on to them. Hold on to them. Keep them tight. Because there's nothing wrong with, having a friend that actually be by your side, someone that you could talk to consistently. Like me and him, we don't talk every single hour in an hour. We don't even talk every single day. But I know, that's like my brother. I know I will hear from him. I know we will chat. I know how we will connect. We will vibe. We just got that, we just got that connection. And that's why I'm very grateful for our friendship. And like I said, for 34 years, that is a long, long time. So I'm very grateful for him. And like I said, the podcast will be out on Monday. You guys can check it out. Like I said, it's not the perfect look for a podcast, but I'm still working on some things. So just bear with me. And things will start flowing as smooth as I want it to go. So hopefully I can get another guest within the next week. And then we'll go from there. So like I said, everything is done via Zoom. You can feel comfortable in your own house. And we'll have that opportunity to talk to you, to vibe with you, to get everything together. So like I said, the next episode, hopefully I'll have another guest in line and I'll be ready for him. But back to what I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about that key word of friendship, because friendship is a very powerful thing in people's lives right now. And I would say that, when it comes to friendship as a whole, you got to have people in your life that you could just be dedicated to. Because, see, a lot of people throw that word friend around and they barely talk to you. And if they do talk to you, they got their hand out. They want something. So it's like, people could say, oh, you're my friend, all this and that. But you could think about it like this, like, are we truly, truly, truly friends? Because for what I've learned all my life, it's like I said, we ain't got to talk every single day. We ain't got to vibe every single day. But it's like, I know who I can refer to. Like, my circle has been really getting small lately. Grateful for the ones that I still talk to and still vibe with to this day. Very grateful for them each and every day, each and every moment. I thank the Lord every morning for them. And that's just the way I see things. And it's like, when it comes to friends, it's like, even if you have a small circle, I got a good 5 or 6 tops I could consider an actual friend. Friend. I can't say that, like I said, it's levels to it. It's not like, you're my buddy, you're my pal, but then again, it's like you just, how can I put it? I could use a work sense. I could use any type of. I could even use a classmate sense. Like, just because we went to school or just because we work together, it's like it's levels to everything. It's levels to the point that y'all have that connection, because just because you work with somebody, or if you've even just been in class with that person, like he's my friend since the 10th grade. Like, we had class together. That's it. Like, where we going with this? That's how I look at that. But it's like, it's levels to it. Like my boy Q, shout out to him. My boy Q, I've known him since day one working at Kroger. This was after I graduated from college. And Q has been a huge impact in my life, especially when it comes to working out, everything else. I'm very grateful for him. And we vibed since day one. And to this day, like, I just texted him not so long ago. We chat every day. Like, he sends me a prayer every morning. I send him a message every morning, a message of the day. And we actually talk every single day? No, we don't. But I know I can rely on him from a prayer. I know I could rely on him to just interact any type of way. And yes, Crystal, you are my sister, Crystal. I appreciate that. That's just how I look at it. I mean, because like I said, it's levels to it. Just because, like I said, even from a school sense, it's like, it's very rare. Like, I want to say, I'm going to go back. I'm tongue twisted here. I'm going to go back to at least elementary school. It's very little that I know that everyone I've had class with is not really a friend. It's just somebody that you was in class with. Like I said, I know my best friend since the 3rd grade, because we both started at the exact same school in the 3rd grade. Like, just from jump, I wouldn't say, oh, Mike been my best friend since we first started no. We developed that friendship in third grade, absolutely. But we vibed like that, and we've been friends to this day. Like, there's a couple people I was in class with. Some of them, I can't even remember their names. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that was my friend. No, you just went to school with them and they was in your class. Just because you're connected with somebody that's in the same class or you're at the same workplace or anything, they're not really your friends. Because the thing is, some people look at you straight in your face and will still stab you in the back. Just being real. Not being negative, not being disrespectful. Just calling it like I see it. Because I knew a couple of them, especially in the workplace. Not saying Chrysler, because I know it's a lot of them in there. But any other jobs I had, you know, they will always be in your face. They'll smile, they'll laugh and all this and that. And they will look at you with a straight face like, you're my buddy, you're my pal. And then they will stab you in the back. Or they could call you all that and just treat you like crap no matter what. That's just how I look at it. That's just me how I look at life right now. And it's like friendship is a huge, huge thing in society right now. So it's like, be grateful for your circle. Be grateful for everyone that's in your life right now, like besides family, of course. And even sometime in that situation, sometimes family, they're stabbing you in the back too. Not gonna lie. But that's just how I look at life these days. And it's like, I was grateful for my best friend. To this day, I love him like a brother, and I appreciate everything that he has ever done for me. And like I said, 34 years is a long time. So I'm very grateful for even people that's in my circle. And that's why every time I have a game night, I can rely on them to come to my game night. Because unless they have really, really, really something to do, they always make time to come to my game night. Very grateful for them. And I'm very happy and blessed. That's like I say all the time. I thank the Lord every morning for my circle, for my friends. And just keep all your friends close to you, because obviously you never know what's going to happen in life, because those will be the same ones that will always have your back through thick and thin. So every morning, always thank God for them. And I know you always thank God for your family. I know, I get that. I'm not trying to say your family is not important. But thank God for your friends, the people that you could really, really, really rely on. And you can, and I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm just going to throw this out there right now. But have friends that will hit you up, conversation, hang out, talk, without asking for a favor. That's just how I look at it. Because it's a lot of people in people inboxes, everything else. They're your friend only with their hands out saying, hey, how you doing? Everything else. Oh, I was wondering. Yep, right there. You already know they about to ask you for something. Then, from the kindness of your heart, you would do it. Because the kindness of my heart, I've done it quite a few times. And what happens after that? Never hear from them again. Unless it's years later, probably want something else. So be grateful for those that are in your life that is genuinely in your life. And again, as I'm going to say it one more time, thank the Lord for your friends. Always thank the Lord for your friends. Keep that in mind. Keep that in your heart. And keep that in your soul. And as of right now, I'm going to turn in. Got a couple things I got to finish up. So I want everybody to stay blessed, stay focused, and always, always keep God first. I'll talk to y'all later.